This game is so random. I absolutely love it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the RambleCraft server. Hope you're all having a great day, and I'm transporting a villager through a tunnel in the nether in a boat. This game is so weird. But I thought it was time to make a start on getting some villagers, because the stuff you can get from villager trading is just absolutely crazy, and it actually reduces the amount of diamonds you need. Which is great for me, because I don't have a lot yet. So, with all the shops that are popping up, I'm definitely going to need a lot. So, if I can save the diamonds I'm going to use for myself, I can spend more in the shopping district, which would be great. So, that is the first thing we're going to do today. I am going to explain all of this shenanigans. I don't know why the golem's here, but we'll get back to that. So, the first thing I said I was going to do today was to go across to the shopping district and have a look at what's going on. And I do have a few diamonds because I've been doing a little bit between episodes, so I thought let's go have a look, because I've seen a few videos and there's a few things I want to buy, but I can imagine that a lot of it is already gone by now. We'll grab a boat and we'll get ourselves across to the shopping district. It's good fun, this. Right, so coming up on the Mushroom Island, and I can see the diamond pile just there, so we're definitely in the right place. Let's jump up here and see what we can find. What we're doing, when we build a shop, we have to put a diamond block on here for a 16 by 16 plot, which is a pretty cool idea. It stops people taking over all of the land just however they want. But what we've also decided to do is use these for rewards for people who do like the community stuff around here. So we don't know what we're going to get, but it will basically be diamonds off the pile in some form. I think that is a very cool idea. Alright, this is the first shop on the server. This is Huddling House, and he had some like the really basic stuff at first, and then he's also selling shulker boxes, which is brilliant. And 23 diamonds for an elytra. That, I think I'm going to have to do that. That's a bargain, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, let's do that. There we go. Got an elytra. Excellent. And I think I'm going to have to get a couple of shulker boxes as well. Let's go four. Love four of those. Thank you, Hoodlin. Nice doing business. This is the great thing about going on a server. I've got an elytra and shulker boxes, and I haven't even been to the end yet. And over here, I think this is the rocket shop. Now, I think they're selling it for half a stack for a diamond. Is that right? And then 2 stands for tier 2. I prefer using the tier 1 anyway. So yeah, I might have to come back for that at some point, because I want to get unbreaking and mending on this before I use it, so I'm not going to put it on just now, so I don't need to get any rockets just yet. And then they've also got mending for 10 diamonds as well. And what's this? Elytra, mending, a stack of rockets, 32 diamonds. That's not bad as well. Alright, what else have we got around here? There's something up here. That's Chester's Bakery. Oh, Chester's Bakery. Awesome. I love this build as well. This is so cool. And we only charge iron. Excellent. So I don't need to pay diamonds in this shop. That's great. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Unfortunately, I don't have any iron on me. I'd have made a purchase here, but never mind. I forgot that it was iron. And we have a nether portal as well. That's good to know. Alright, let's try making it out to the nether. Now it's raining. Oh, we're in a crimson forest. That's not good, is it? Right, so I need to go west, which is this way. Right, so I've just dug a tunnel back from the spawn portal, and I knew the coordinates of where mine was, and I just had to come down a little bit, down the staircase, and then we're just around here, and it's just there. I have actually moved this portal as well, because I had a problem when I was moving the villagers across. I've used this portal a few times, and it always linked up to my house. But then for some reason, one time that I sent a villager through, I went in immediately after it, and then it created another portal, this one right here. And then every time I went back through to the nether, and then came back, it linked up to this portal over the ocean. So I don't know why I did that. So I looked at the coordinates of the one in my house, I did some very complicated calculations, and then I moved it here, so now this one syncs up with the one in my house perfectly. And our iron golem friend is still here, and all the villagers. So we should probably talk about this now. Right, so let's put my diamonds back in there. Didn't spend too much. I think that was a pretty successful trip. And this is all the stuff that I had from the nether. So I'm going to put my elytra in here, and I'm going to wait until I've got an unbreaking and mending book before I even think about putting that on. So I should probably explain this little mess down here. I wanted to get some villages. So as you saw at the beginning, I went through to a village. I dug a tunnel through the nether and brought 2 of them back in boats. And then I just dug this little tunnel down here, put a few beds down and threw some food at them, and they've been breeding. So I think there's 5 beds down there, so I expected 5 villagers, but there may be linking to the one I had over here as well, which I should put that back because I took that with me just in case. And so we now have 6 villagers, and I think I've got 4 of them trading with. So the first 2 were farmers, that's the obvious one. So I've been selling the potatoes and melons to this guy, and I think it's just wheat to this one, so I haven't got pumpkins yet. And then what was the next one? The next one was, no, where are you at? Alright, is it nighttime? Right, thanks for that. And the next one was the toolsmith, and this is the one that's going to be really handy for me. I said about saving diamonds. Well, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to sell the farmers all our crops to get emeralds, and then we can use those emeralds, give them to this guy, and look, it gives us an efficiency 2 silk touch pick, which is brilliant. And I've also bought a couple of these shovels, and I've combined those in my vault, so I've now got, for free, without using any diamonds, got an efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3 shovel, which is brilliant. And then the handy thing about this as well, even though the enchantments are great, you can either combine them, or you can take the enchantments off now, and then just try enchanting them again without wasting any of your diamonds. The next guy was the mason, because this is a brilliant one. Now that I can get a silk touch pickaxe, I can mine a ton of stone and sell it to this guy for emeralds, and then use those emeralds for whatever I want. So while I was mining, I had another little mining session after I got a few of these set up, and when I came back, there was this iron golem in here, and he's not doing too well. You can see that he's taking quite a bit of damage, so I don't know why he spawned. I'm assuming it's because these villagers were scared of something, but there's nothing in here. There's no way anything can get in here. Everything is lit up properly. I can't imagine to be able to get through from anywhere else, so I may need to scale them. So this obviously is very, very temporary. This is just me rushing through things, trying to get endgame stuff as quickly as possible whilst avoiding mining. But I am going to have a proper area for these. I'm going to have a proper villager breeder and a huge trading hall with all the trades you can imagine. But for now, I'm just trying to get everything I can. So the next thing I want to do is put down a lectern and try and get those mending and unbreaking books. But to do that, it's a bit tight down here. So what I think I'm going to do is expand this area a little bit, and then I'm going to put 2 of these villages into like a separate holding cell, and then I can start cycling through the trades and try and get one that's got mending. So we'll get on with that right now. Right, so I've moved them all down into this little room. I've got an iron door here, so there's no way of getting out, and there's no way of anything getting in. But I've just killed that iron golem, and then for some reason I had another one spawn just outside. So maybe something has changed with iron golem spawning that I'm not aware of. But for now, let's just get on with this. In the past, or since 1.14 anyway, when you give a villager a new trade, you've had to do it separate from all other villagers, so they can't pathfind to the workstation block that you're putting down. But as I understand it now, is in 1.16 they have to be directly next to the block. So in theory, if I place one of these lecterns down, the closest villager that doesn't already have a trade should get a librarian trade. He looks interested. Maybe it's the wrong time of day. Do you want to be a librarian? No? How about now? No? Alright. What about you? Okay, that my theory did not work. Alright, that's nothing. So what I'm going to do here is break the lectern and place it again. And then keep repeating this over and over again until I find a trade that I want, and then I'm going to buy it. Speaking of which, I haven't got the emeralds and the books on me, so I'll go get them and I'll get on with it. Right, I've trapped this guy in here because it was annoying chasing me around the room, so let's get on this. So if you haven't seen this before, all I'm doing is just checking his trades, and if it's not something I want, I can break it. He loses, oh, don't run away. He loses his trade, and then we can put it back down again. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and that did not take long at all. 12 emeralds for mending. That is what I want. So shall I get a few of these? I think I should definitely get a few of these. Right, 3. We'll go with 3 for now. That's good. Right, so you're good there. You can stay there. Right, I'm going to get the other guy. I'm going to try and get on breaking as well. Hopefully it will be as easy as that one was. Right, so quick update. I've been at this for far too long now. Still got my mending guy trapped in here, and he's offering it for 11 now, which is great. And I've had Silk Touch about 4 times at really low numbers, and it pained me to do it, but I just broke the lectern and carried on because I really wanted unbreaking. But then this guy came up. 5 emeralds for Silk Touch. I couldn't say no to that, and he buys paper as well. So I've had to keep this one, but now I'm going to have to do some more breeding of these villagers. So I've crafted up a few more beds. I'm going to put these down and throw some food at them, and hopefully we'll get some more babies, and then I can carry on with this process and try and get that Unbreaking book. Okay, so I'm running a little bit low on the food I need to breed up those villagers. So while we're waiting for the crops to grow, I think we want to get on with the spawners. But before we do that, I just want to put Silk Touch onto my main pick, and Mending, obviously, and I'm going to put Mending onto this one as well, because that could come in quite handy. Efficiency 4, and Silk Touch, and then we'll put Mending on that. Excellent, first Mending tool, and then we'll put Mending on this almost broken one as well. And there we go. So once we get the spawns up running, that should be good. But for now, we'll do a little bit of trading, put this in the offhand, and we should get a little bit on that. Okay, so this guy trades paper. Let's do this. 3, what's the other one? Aqua Affinity for normally 7. That's brilliant. I might have to get that once I get a helmet. I'll give them this food, but I don't think it's going to do much. I think I've got enough beds in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've got 6 villagers. So should get another 2 babies out of that, but they're going to need more food. So let's get on with the spawners for now. Right, I found some more potatoes. Let's give them those as well. You never know. That's it. Share it. I saw hearts then. Is it going to be a baby? Come on. Don't go to sleep. Oh my god. This is obscene. And there we go. That's how babies are made. Right, so we're down here at the spawners, and as you can see, my fortune pick is looking a lot healthier. That's because I've just had a quick trip to the nether, mainly because I wanted some soul sand, which I couldn't find quickly, so I gave up on that. And I thought, while I was there, I'd mine some quartz, because it's great for XP, and it's restored my fortune pick to this, so that is fantastic. Right, so I think the first thing we need to do here is dig out both these spawners, and a bit of space in between as well, so we can see what we've got going on. Okay, so we now have 2 spawners dug out, and I've just gone with the standard 9x9 room. So from the spawner, we've gone off 4 blocks on the sides, and then in the case of the spider spawner, I've gone 3 up. You probably noticed this is a very tall room, but that's just because it's a dual spawner. I wanted to get this a bit closer to the skeleton spawner, so I can stand here, and I am still in range of the spawner here and for the skeleton spawner. But the other reason was the design I'm using for the killing area for the spider spawner is actually quite open, so it's going to let a lot of light through. So the further up that spawner is, the less light that's going to get to it. So I have checked it, and it is going to be in total darkness up there, so it's not a problem. And the other thing to note up here as well is we've got these open fence gates at the top with water above it. And that's because spiders can be a little bit difficult. Sometimes they just want to climb up walls just to be annoying. So what I've done here is put this in, and if they do decide to crawl up the walls for whatever reason, they'll go into that water and drown. So the drops do get lost, but the advantage is they're not going to be taking up the mob cap. So we'll still get spider spawning even if they do go up there. And then down here at the other side for the skeleton spawner, I can't get in there now because I've blocked it all up. We've got this one dug out as well, so we've gone 4 blocks above, and then obviously this one is just the normal size, so I think I've gone 4 below. Water in each corner as with the spider spawner, and it just flows towards the middle. And then I actually went into the nether and got the soul sand as well. So what happens here is it drops down 1 block, and then these fence gates, the water flows across those, and that raises them up by half a block. And then when they get to the soul sand, that pushes them up. And there we go, simple as that. So, next steps, I just need to get the killing areas sorted. So let's have a look at that. So the thing to know here is the andesite blocks. So what I always do this if I ever get a dual spawner. I find the area that I want to stand where both spawners can be activated, and then I'll mark out the range. So at this side, we have the skeleton spawner here, so what this is the range of the spider spawner. So if I stand here, this spider spawner is active. If I stand here, it's not. And I've done the same for the skeleton spawner as well. So we've got here, it's active, and if I go 1 block past, it's not. So I know if I stand between these blocks, both of them will be active. So this is ideal, because what I need to do here is dig out another block. So I need a 3x3 square here, and then there's going to be blocks there. I have a bit more freedom with the skeletons, so I can put those wherever I want. But if I just put them here, have this 3 wide gap, and maybe blocks there. So if I have the skeletons drop down on this block here and have a 3 wide killing chamber for them so they can spread out a bit and the entity cramming doesn't get them, then that should be good. That is all I've done so far, so I think what I'm going to do now is just get this finished off and we can start using these spawners to take advantage of our new mending enchantments. Well, I think it's safe to say that this is working. Got everything finished in here, ignore the decoration or lack thereof. I've just been concentrating on getting these working and making it tidy at least. So the spiders, as you can see, are flowing through at a crazy rate. Now I need to get a better sword than this. I have got sweeping edge, but there's no sharpness or anything else. So the skeletons, much easier. Tons of XP, and I've repaired both of my picks because these both have mending on, but I haven't got mending on anything else yet. So that is something I'm going to need to sort very soon, and I've got a few more mending books, so we'll go sort that out. I think for now though, I'm going to leave this area as it is. It's working and it does the job. It'll get me a little bit of XP for now, but as we already have an Enderman farm in the end, I probably won't be using this for much longer, but it's handy for now just to get the drops from them anyway. So down here, I've got a chest, and this is where all of the drops go. So we're getting tons of stuff, and for the moment, I'm just manually sorting it. So I've got the spider stuff on this side, and I have got a couple of spider heads already, and I did see another one in there, so let's have that one. And then this side is skeleton stuff, and there's not a lot at the minute, because I've only just started killing them. But I might be able to get myself a decent bow if I combine some of these. So yeah, this has gone well. I think what we should do now is get back over to the house, because I have seen something outside that I think we should have a look at together. Right, so I have received a gift, and I do know what this is for, so I will explain, but let's just have a look at the signs first. So without the villager tunnel, I would have had to grind so much more to get these books. So please accept this as a thank you. The shulker is also yours. Hocus. Hocus, you didn't have to do anything. All this is about is I dug a tunnel, as you saw at the beginning, where I brought some villagers through, and Hocus obviously had the same idea, but he discovered my tunnel, and he asked if it was okay to use it. And obviously I said yes, because that's not a problem at all. And he's given me this. He's given me a shulker box, 8 mending books, and 5 diamonds. That's crazy. You didn't have to do that, but I will accept it. Thank you very much. But unfortunately, that is going to have to do it for today. I've run out of time, but it's been a very productive episode. We've got a lot done a little bit of shopping, got an elytra, which as you can see, I'm still not wearing yet, but we'll get there. We made a start with the villagers, which definitely needs improving very soon, but again, we'll get to that. And we've got the spider and skeleton spawner set up, so I'd call that a good day. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember to go check out all of the other server members, which will be listed below. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.